Howdy, y'all. This is Proverbs 19 in the KJV for April 19th, 2023. Better is the poor that walketh in his integrity than he that is perverse in his lips and is a fool. Also, that the soul be without knowledge, it is not good, and he that hasteneth with his feet sinneth. The foolishness of a man perverteth his way, and the heart fretteth against the Lord. Wealth maketh many friends, but the poor is separated from his neighbor. A false witness shall not be unpunished, and he that speaketh lies shall not escape. Many will entreat the favor of the prince, and every man is a friend to him that giveth gifts. All the brethren of the poor do hate him. How much more do his friends go far from him? He pursueth them with words, yet they are wanting to him. He that getteth wisdom loveth his own soul. He that keepeth understanding shall find good. A false witness shall not be unpunished, and he that speaketh lies shall perish. Delight is not seemly for a fool, much less for a servant to have rule over princes. The discretion of a man deferreth his anger, and it is his glory to pass over a transgression. The king's wrath is as the roaring of a lion, but his favor is as the dew upon the grass. A foolish son is the calamity of his father, and the contentions of a wife are a continual dropping. House and riches are the inheritance of fathers, and a prudent wife is from the Lord. Slothfulness casteth into a deep sleep, and an idle soul shall suffer hunger. He that keepeth the commandment keepeth his own soul, but he that despiseth his ways shall die. He that hath pity upon the poor lendeth unto the Lord, and that which he hath given will he pay him again. Chasten thy son while there is hope, and let not thy soul spare for his crying. A man of great wrath shall suffer punishment, for if thou deliver him, thou must do it again. Hear counsel and receive instruction, that thou mayest be wise in the latter end. There are many devices in a man's heart, nevertheless the counsel of the Lord, that shall stand. The desire of a man is his kindness, and a poor man is better than a liar. The fear of the Lord tendeth to life, and he that hath it shall abide satisfied, and he shall not be visited with evil. A slothful man hideth his hand in his bosom, and will not so much as bring it to his mouth again. Smite a scorner, and the simple will beware, and reprove the one that has understanding, and he will understand knowledge. He that wasteth his father and chaseth away his mother is a son that causeth shame and bringeth reproach. Cease, my son, to hear the words that causeth the error from the words of knowledge. An ungodly witness scorneth judgment, and the mouth of the wicked devoureth iniquity. Judgments are prepared for scorners, and stripes for the back of fools. There was one thing in particular here. With the discretion of a man deferreth his anger, and it is his glory to pass over transgression. So, it won't be talked about if you serve up a response, or the kind of the punishment in the context of a king that people are expecting, but people will remember the time that you gave grace and mercy to somebody. Already yawning. Not a good sign. I don't know. That's what strikes me today. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's not the response you give, it's the response you don't give that's remembered. But it's for the king's glory. You know, it's not a question in this case of could he have done something? Was it as in his power to respond? Yeah, that's interesting, especially because Isaiah Saldivar just, I guess, had a live stream, but I caught an 11-minute section that he just put up, and it was about the commandments of Jesus. What commandments, right? Well, Jesus gave a lot of commandments, over 20, and he says if we love him, we'll keep his commandments. Well, one is to forgive others, and before you go pray, forgive the person that wronged you. So that's, I don't know, man. That's what this is. The discretion of a man deferreth his anger, and in his glory to pass over transgression. Just a thought. And, man, it's a busy day. So reading this about slothfulness, it's kind of like, nope, not here. And just constant correction of kids. Let not thy soul spare for his crying. Man, you gotta do what you gotta do. Ah. Gotta do what you gotta do. Work, raise kids, do whatever you gotta do. And may I never be the kind of person that would waste my father or chase away my mom. What's wrong with people, man? I know not everybody's relationships are the same. And there can be guilt on both sides, but man, you only got your parents for a little time, you know? So, not a whole lot to actually say. I just wanted to get this uploaded before midnight Eastern time, which is, I'm back on Eastern. So I realized the last couple nights, like, especially with the connection I had, they were not uploading in time, but they were recorded in time. So my conscience is clear. Not that this is like a guilt thing, but trying to not break the chain every day, put another link on the chain. Don't break the chain. So with that, I don't know. I have a lot to reflect on over the past couple days, but man, taxes. Got taxes done. Hopefully I did them right. Oh my gosh. And paid off another debt today. A big one. A real big one. So almost completely out of consumer debt. And that actually means a lot to me. So a couple more months and we'll be down to house, car, and student loans. Which, don't get me started on student loans. So I should have been paying more for that already. But you live, you learn, and you do the best you can with that if you're wise. So, sorry for the rambling. And go with God. Be blessed.